shit. This ain't overseas. Like that, they was like all that shit you were doing in overseas, nigga.
But he still had a good game.
He played good, but I'm saying like the way he was just like I'm Michael Jordan over here right now. Like, they had niggas on Detroit like, man, boy, don't even try that shit over. Like, but Donovich was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, nah. He's still gonna do his thing though. But like, you just gotta let him be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
So what you think we're making the playoffs?
It's not. I don't know, bro. That's hard to say.
It's a weak East though.
I don't know.
We're top heavy.
I ain't gonna say weak.
No, I'm saying we're top heavy. I think we're better than the West because we're top heavy.
How we better than the West because we top heavy?
No, I'm saying I think we're better because I think they're top heavy too. But I think they top because the Lakers, bro. The top teams are Golden State, LA.
The West is deep, bro.
Huh?
The West is deep, dog.
No, I don't.
Bro, like you got Golden State, you got Denver coming back.
Okay.
You got Clippers coming back.
Okay. Dallas?
I don't care what niggas say. LA still in the mix over there, bro.
No, hell fuck no.
For the playoffs?
Yeah, they're a lower seed, but I'm just saying as far as like title contenders. Dog, them niggas trash, bro.
Yeah. They ain't no
niggas trash,
dog. Dallas, Phoenix will still be in there.
Phoenix,
I mean, they ain't title contender heavy, but we're just talking about the playoff teams right off back. Memphis, Minnesota will still be in the mix.
Okay.
So what that is.
Okay, now we're gonna
teams right
now
there.
listen. Okay, now we're gonna talk about the Nets. The trash that they played last night.
Yeah,
they're better than what? At least they're what? There's only 3 teams on the that on the West is better than them, arguably. Okay,
then we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Of course. Okay,
yeah.
then you got who else? You got Milwaukee. Milwaukee, the only team I would say that is gonna compete with them are the LA Clippers and the
Celtics is still there, bro.
No. I'm talking about on the West side. On the West side.
Yeah.
On the West side, the only two teams that's on their level to me is Golden State and LA Clippers.
Yeah.
On Milwaukee. Then you got Boston. Boston, they're legit. Yeah. The same thing. Then you got I ain't gonna lie, Miami. Miami look nice. Miami's that team that just like they're just there. They look good, but I still think they're on the same level to me as a Dallas. I feel like them and Dallas are like on the same like tier class of teams. Okay, do you agree?
I mean, Miami went to the Eastern Conference playoffs last year, bro.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But Dallas is just as good too. Dallas was what?
Dallas is there, but it's like.
Because you got like this Golden State and Milwaukee and LA Clippers, they're on the tier they on for me.
I feel like you can put Celtics right there too.
I don't know,
especially if they had their coach.
What I'm saying that's why I can't put them up there.
But the reason why, because Malcolm Brogdon, what I saw from him in that first game, bro.
Oh no, them niggas, that was the best pickup. I don't even know. That's a steal of
if he stay healthy, dog.
Them niggas look nice. Don't get it twisted. The Celtics, to me. Like just looking at them play,
and bro, listen, and if
the coach is done,
if Gallinari did not go down, well, Celtics might listen.
How long Gallinari out?
Oh, that nigga might be. I don't know. Yeah, I think he had a serious injury. I can't remember. It was some knee.
Well, you think he might be like out like indefinitely?
Yeah, I think he might be done for the season.
Oh, season. Oh.
Yeah. But like with what he can bring you. And then with Brogdon,
what Brogdon bring them? Well, I see that. Like I said, seeing them play, Golden State and them two. I haven't seen the Clippers play yet, but seeing them two play, Clippers just got the tools, so you just expect them to play.
Clippers
good.
just on paper. It's almost like if it don't work out, something's just wrong.
Yeah, but Golden State. Did you see the Golden State Lakers game?
Yeah,
nigga. After the second quarter, them niggas was playing. I don't think them niggas were playing pickup ball. You could tell they weren't even playing.
This is the thing about it. They still was able to win. Like, most people lose that game on ring night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They won. So
no, but it looked like they were just like, honestly, it looked like after the second quarter they were like, okay, we're just gonna play. Yeah, the niggas were just shooting threes. That's to shoot threes.
But I will say though, I feel like Russ probably gonna end up having a better year this year though.
Oh no, I think Russ is gonna have a better year. I think he's gonna go to a team and and this is coming from a person who don't really care for Russ.
Yeah.
I think Russ gonna do what it do, dog. But the Lakers overall, just that formula is dead. That LeBron formula, like, hey, just put some shooters around.
I mean, if you put some shooters around them, that's the thing. They ain't got no shooters.
But even that, I just think it's dead, dog. You have to get some top tier.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not going to be.
You can't get just random shooters.
Yeah, it's not the.
You never heard of.
This is the thing. It was never, especially matter of fact, real quick. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Super Villains Podcast. You already know it's the podcast where even if you are a superhero, you are a villain to someone. I'm Maine. CK, and as y'all already hear, you know what I'm saying, you hear us chopping it up about the NBA season that's back in full effect, full swing, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is some of the best time of the year, man, when you got the NFL and you got the NBA going on, man. So like, me, I'm more a bigger fan of the NBA. So I'm super excited right now. And we just had a few games going on. Oh yeah. Pelicans is real deal, bro.
Pelicans real deal. well, listen.
Pelicans gonna be real.
Wait, listen. They look good.
The Pelicans real.
Look, they look good.
And I already feel that, though. But
they look good. Let's give it a couple more weeks. Let's let them.
Because like this, long as Zion is healthy, bro.
Well, listen. Yeah, they look nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, but let's just give it some time, because the reason why I say give it some time, number one, we'll be able to gauge the Nets. we'll be able to gauge this the last game and see if it's more about the Nets or more about the damn fucking Pelicans, because the Nets look damn fucking
the reason why I say this though is because of what they was able to do with just BI and CJ. Now you throw Zion back in that mix, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough. And then I like the pieces that they just got around them boys too, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Hey, listen, I don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I want to see them prosper. To me, I feel like it's how they always, when you move into an old neighborhood and the new media, the old media, dog. This is the new West, the new West.
I feel you.
But
that's the thing. It's like
I want to see them usher it in, because as much as I ain't gonna lie, and you tell me if I'm wrong, the LeBron hype. See me, it never bothered me, because, to be honest with you, I felt like, okay, he's a great player. So greatness, you have to respect greatness. Mm-hmm. But now it's like the team ain't so great.
Yeah.
And we still get so much LeBron. I done got LeBron fatigue. Like, I'm super LeBron fatigue. Like, before it didn't bother me, because like I said, he's a great player.
Yeah.
But now when the team is trash.
Yeah. I think it wouldn't be as potent at this point as if he wasn't playing for the Lakers, and two, if he wasn't on the verge of breaking the all-time points leading record, whenever he breaks it. So it's like, I know, but like, that's the only thing that's saving it right now.
Because
everything, bro. With the Lakers, we even know when they were sorry, like around the time when Cole was coming down to the end, it was still like a lot of talk about them.
It was a lot of talk. It wasn't much though. We didn't talk about them every day. There were some days we didn't talk about the Lakers. We might have talked about but at the same time, it's like you talk about them because they, on paper, they still. You got three. Oh yeah, you got three dudes that's still all-star caliber guys. You know what I'm saying? And I get that, and because I even seen last night. I always check Twitter. It's so crazy, as a non-Twitter user. For some reason, I always check Twitter to see what the commentator heads are saying about current games, to see if they'll pick up a local game, or see what like Ja did, or even Paulo, how he had that damn fucking dunk.
Yeah.
That poster. To see if somebody say, "Oh shoot, look at this." Yeah. But the crazy thing is same old. All the big heads are literally watching the one game. Like I remember when it's so crazy I remember when Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless, they used to say, "Hey, at home they got TVs everywhere and they got 5 games going on."
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if that can't be true no more. I think now, honestly, if they got the Laker game on in the middle, and then they got the how on ESPN, on ESPN2 they have commentators talking about it. Like, dog, I don't even think they got about 4 games. There's no way. There's no way they watch.
I
all
think
the
they
games.
probably do. The thing is,
Nah,
it's just not. The reason why I say that because this is like, it's all about statistics at the end of the day. Like,
they go on Twitter. They go on Twitter and see what's trending. That's all they do.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and what's trending is going to tell you, okay, maybe we need to talk about the Lakers, or we need to, you know what I'm saying?
This is why technology will put you back. There's a lot of niggas who don't. Dog, I can't even tell you how Facebook work. Like I get on. I supposed to be on Facebook. I got this Facebook group I'm supposed to be a part of, right? Mm-hmm. For business to make money. Right. I'm not seeing to make like quarters, to make thousands and thousands of dollars.
Right.
Bro, you know how hard it is for me just to damn fucking message people. I was talking to somebody and I was like, hey, can I am you? And he was like, what's that? I am. I said, I am you. You know, like
you DM though.
And he was like, DM? I was like, yeah, what's the damn difference? And he was like, I don't know. I was like,
nothing.
Well,
it ain't nothing. It's the same shit.
I was like, well, shit, I am. I'm like, I'm used to like when I was a kid, I was using AIM, so I am is stuck in my head. I don't think of.
I mean, it's pretty much the same shit. Instant message.
But the thing is direct message. Yeah. Me and the person was like, he didn't even know the hell I was talking about.
Was he like a younger guy?
I think he's like 20.
Because I feel
20s.
Hey, young nigga. Yeah,
so me, I'm talking to him. So how do I send an IM message? Because me personally on Facebook, I didn't know that like. The IM messages or the inbox messages were the same thing. I thought like, if I send an IM instant message, it's over here, and this is your mailbox. Where
they kind of like combined,
but they combine. It's the same. It's basically the same thing. It just so me. I didn't like. I'm asking a question about it. Nigga, they had no idea what I am. What's the I am?
I guess he must have missed that wave.
Exactly,
but it's the same thing. It literally operates as like an I am. Like you know how you'll be sitting there and boom, you'll see an I am just pop up on your shit. It's the same thing.
But the thing is the terminology and wasn't it. So back to what I'm saying with the NBA and how they calculate shit, dog. It's so funny that they say all this analytical shit is bullshit, but when it comes to numbers on what to talk about,
that's true.
They look at that shit.
That's true.
Oh wait, we gotta look at the numbers
because I guarantee you, like I don't know, Skip is weird because I think even the statistics say, "Hey, don't talk about Dallas."
Well, he said he's
gonna fuck around talk about Dallas.
Back to the messages. When I went on Twitter last night, Shannon Sharp was basically arguing with all Russ fans. But one of the messages, it was like, hey, man, I done seen 3 segments today about y'all talking about the Lakers and including Russ in it. Like talk about anything. There's so many other teams. And he was like, don't you know y'all dictate what we see on TV?
Yeah.
He said, don't you know that we dictate? He said, it's the reason why that Dallas games are always televised. Dallas games, and he said something to televise. But the thing is, bro, he's saying that, dog, the reason why people watch Dallas, because more niggas hate Dallas than like them Dallas. I think more people watch the game for them to fucking cheer for them to lose.
Probably, yeah.
But the thing is, dog, do you think college football is only Alabama fans? You think only Alabama fans want to watch football?
Right.
No, there's a whole bunch of prep. We intake what you give us, so you affect what we're watching. Like, so of course that's what we're going to talk about. Nigga, if every commercial you see got LeBron and the Lakers and you broadcast it all over the world, who fucking jersey do you think people gonna buy?
I don't know, bro. Because this is my thing. I literally feel like if a nigga was like, man, I ain't watching that shit. These niggas only talk about Dallas and the Lakers. And like you say, if you go on Twitter and you see what's trending, eventually you're going to have to be like, hey, we got to get with the times because this shit right here, this Dallas and Lakers shit ain't working, bro.
Don't get it twisted. That's why I don't know if you know this, but Undisputed has never been rated higher than First Take.
It never will be.
What? There's a chance because to me, I feel you. Who's the most charismatic person between the two? Shannon. Mm-hmm. The crazy thing is even my grandfather, he's 90 years old. I walked into him at the nursing home the other day. He was watching Undisputed. And I was like, oh, Bob, you watch Undisputed? He was like, yeah, Stephen A, I can't take all that yelling.
Yeah.
I can't take all that yelling.
Yeah, this is the thing, man. It's just like, bro, it's ESPN. You got to build. It's like it's almost built in, like, bro. You know, back in the day, like, even today, the TV just gonna be on ESPN.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? You might not even be watching this shit. Yeah. You know, so that's just how it goes.
That's downstairs right now. ESPN is on.
Yeah, so it's like nigga just ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, Fox. You know what I'm saying?
But still, but
you know?
I think back then, but now that they done built a little following, because Fox got some good TV shows.
No, they definitely do. It's just like
I'm just saying that,
but
like,
for more so, it's like I said, it's casual. Like for people, just the ESPN is just kind of like a part of their day.
I feel you.
So it's gonna be hard to overtake that because I mean, honestly, I probably. I really outside of them talking about Dallas and Lakers more, so it's like I don't really know which one I would prefer more. So like I said, I like Shannon because he's funny.
I prefer the commentary of Undisputed. Mm-hmm. I prefer the plethora of things that they talk about on First Take. Mm-hmm. First Take, they talk about college football outside of Alabama, outside of Clemson, outside of Ohio State. Literally, if they pick up college football, they only talk about two teams. They don't talk about Alabama or some other team in the top 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. They're not even going to talk about the top 5 teams. They're going to talk about the top 2 teams. Yeah. Football, they're going to talk about Dallas, period. Unless Ray Ross, right? I don't want to say that. I don't want to put that out there. Unless another player do something crazy, I'm about to say something else. I'm about to say something about Ray Rice. But unless something crazy happened, though, unless you get a situation like that, nigga, they don't talk about Dallas, and they gonna talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because of by Tom Brady. Yeah. So Tom Brady, have you heard of any other? Have you in the past? And the crazy thing is if you notice, it's only teams they played for. Because they'll talk about Baltimore, but Shannon paid for Baltimore. Yeah. So it's literally the teams that like them niggas played for. So if it ain't nobody else, they'll talk about Denver, but they ain't gonna talk about Jacksonville. They're not gonna talk about Trevor Lawrence, a new young quarterback, the highest prospect rated. They don't talk about him. They don't talk about. I go on and on about people they don't talk about in the NFL. And you be like, how did this shit not get picked up? Yeah. No, Thursday night football to play, them niggas will talk about them fucking what's gonna happen this Sunday. And you be like, what the fuck? yeah, man. Like, I guarantee you, no, they're not gonna talk about Banchero. You think hey, if you had to bet, you're gonna talk now Banchero, we just talked about it. He done had the highest since LeBron. Better stat line than LeBron. Now,
that might be the only thing that gets him mentioned in the last segment before they go to the Collins show. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him like the last little minute, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Which they do that sometime. I mean, I take it. You know what I'm saying? As a Magic fan, I take it. Like Famous Los last night, he was like, damn, boy, this boy only done played 14 minutes in the league. He already done caught a body. He was like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, this might be the first time I ever talked about Orlando Magic on my shit, bro. Like, so like he might end up fucking around and catch like the last segment on Undisputed.
Might. But like I say, but the thing is as other things happen in Ja had a pretty impressive performance last night. Like, there's a lot of things that's going on. Yeah. You don't even gotta talk about the superstars.
I think they'll probably be forced to talk about. They'll probably talk about Ja and all of them.
They'll talk about because New Orleans and Nets.
Yeah, they'll talk about that, but like the Nets, and because nobody else played last night, like one of they go-to teams like the Lakers or anything, because nobody like that played, they'll be forced to kind of talk about other teams.
Let me ask you this: if you had to make a bet, do you think they talk about the Lakers today?
They play today, so yeah, this is like the big game, LA versus LA. So.
Shit, they already played the game. They got their ass molly.
Yeah. But it's like you gotta talk about this one because like everybody is looking forward. I mean, everybody's already kind of
how many segments do you think they're gonna talk about the LA Lakers versus the Nets and the
versus the Nets?
Nets in New Orleans. Who you think gonna get more segments?
It's probably gonna be LA. It's probably gonna be LA.
Hey, how many segments do you think you could get out of the Nets and the New Orleans? Because to me, you got a lot of segments in that game alone.
This is the thing. Like, this is how I think it'll go. It's two ways. The first segment is either they're gonna talk about last night. They'll probably talk about just in general, or it's gonna open up with the big night of LA versus LA. They're gonna open up with that. So LA versus LA gonna get at least 3 segments tonight.
3 segments.
Segments on Undisputed today. Okay. At least it'll probably be their opening one, somewhere in the middle, they'll talk about it like at the end, closer to the end, or they'll break up and say why this is important or whatever, or within the battle, within the game, or some shit like that. So they got at least 3 booked already, you know. But they definitely got to talk about the Nets looking horrible and
of course they're gonna talk about
you know what I'm saying?
Because he think
so. I think honestly,
it's all based on Skip.
You gotta open.
Let me ask you this: how many segments are you gonna do in New Orleans?
It's gonna just be based around the Nets, how bad they look, and then New Orleans will get mentioned in the midst of that. You know what? No, I can't even say that
because I think Zion because he likes Zion.
Yeah, Zion might get his own. He might get his own segment.
Yeah,
Zion would drive a headline. Even though I don't know what Zion numbers was. I know like on Twitter, like the talk was about BI. You know what I'm saying? Because he was going crazy. But like,
did BI get a segment?
Nah, it's gonna be about Zion. It's gonna be about Zion because he gonna drive the headline for
Gotcha. But isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
And you think does Banchero get a mention? Like if you had to bet, yes or no?
If I had to bet, I'm gonna go no.
Okay,
I'm gonna go no. But like I just know like, but if like I said, if he does get mentioned, it'll just be at the end,
the last minute. What's his name?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: does he get mentioned on First Take?
Nah. The reason why I say this, he give you 5 games where he done went like 20 to 25 each game, then it's gonna be like, hey, no, this Banchero dude is real. That's when it's gonna be like, okay, you kind of earned to get some mention going forward. But like right now, it's like, yeah, okay, you put up 27, that was nice. But we ain't still fucking with you. You in Orlando. You know that nigga played for the Lakers. Somewhere else.
And let me ask you this: what team do you think he would have to play for to get a mention?
He could have played for New York.
Because I'm not gonna lie, Jalen was getting mentions.
Jalen
in Houston.
It was a lot of hype around him too, though.
Yeah.
It was a lot of hype around him. It wasn't as much hype as around Banchero. It was more hype around Chet, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know but Chet out.
Yeah.
Chet, you already know Chet would have played.
Yeah, I think Chet would have got a headline, even if he played trash, just to say.
They said, oh yeah,
if he was gonna look,
which is crazy because he's the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah.
But honestly, they done talked about Chet more than Banchero, and Banchero's number 1.
And then like. Because then you have like the rookie watch, who's better out of the 2 because it's them 2. So now that's when Banchero will get his look because it's like now you're going to be comparing them all season, you know.
So basically you saying it would have benefited Banchero.
Would have benefited Banchero if Chet was because I definitely think he get like a segment if Chet was playing last night because it's going to be like.
Who played better?
Who played better? Who made the mistake? I don't know. Orlando had the number 1 pick. They made the right decision so far, looking like, you know what I'm saying? If Chet would have played, because now you can put them 2 head to head and make them go against each other.
Do you think how they broadcast and talk, the things they talk about is a part of the new media, old media thing? Do you think old media? Because the only reason I ask that is because Draymond Green, even Draymond Green don't talk about Orlando Magic though.
Nah, but this is my thing. I feel like for me, the perfect example of new media is still like JJ Redick right now.
Okay,
because JJ is like, look, JJ was the first person I seen giving love to France, bro. He was the first person talking about him. He was like, I know everybody talking about this, and that, but listen, this kid in Orlando, Franz Watt, he was the first person in media period that I seen talk about him. He was the only one talking about him at first.
Because he was doing the best. He was literally on the rookie watch. He was number 1 for a while.
Yeah. And this, like I said, this was before he even like was taking off like that. This was probably like preseason, bro. Probably like summer league when JJ was on him, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like When I say if we gonna if anybody has to have the crown of that, I know Draymond probably getting because he's in the league.
He say it, but
yeah, he said, and he's the one who I would say
a full time media personality. JJ.
Yeah. Like JJ is the one who's like in front of everybody to me with that, and and it's like I'm talking about everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everybody that's playing. Like I said, he's the only one I heard talking about fronts.
Got you. Okay, so. But back to the question. So do you think being diverse, you think that's a new media thing? Where people talk like a JJ will even talk about a front? Because let's be honest, Stephen A and all them.
Yeah, it's definitely that. But the thing is, no matter where if we're going national TV, the same people gonna get the same headlines. Like in order to get what you're looking for, you're gonna have to go to these outlets where these guys are literally talking about everything. If we want that type of stuff, that's what we got to go there to get it, and we just got to support them and their platforms.
And I wonder, do you think too? Let me ask you this: do you think there's an old media, an old new media, and the new media? And the reason why I ask you that is because, J.R. Smith was a lot of people's favorite player, right? Do you know anybody that had JJ as a favorite player?
JJ Reddick?
I mean J.R. Smith. I'm sorry, J.R. Smith.
The only person I know, two people, Sherman and AC.
Oh, I know some people on my side outside of them too.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I always like JR.
No, but I was saying that was like one of their favorite players.
Yeah,
like one of their favorite players to watch, right? Okay, so how many people you think currently? Let me think of somebody that's on the JR. I want to say CJ McCollum. Is that a good comparable, or is that CJ?
No, because JR is more of, I would say with JR, he's more of like a he can do everything. Like a comparison to JR.
Well, I'm gonna say in the sense of like notoriety levels. Because the reason why I say that is because
notoriety?
Growing up, I feel like growing up, I seen there was a plethora of people who had favorite players. Now, if I go ask somebody growing up who their favorite player is, it's gonna be the same damn people. It's gonna be Jaws. It's gonna be fucking the Zions. It's never gonna be a J.R. Smith.
Yeah.
Whereas growing up, I feel like there's a lot of people who liked Grant Hill. I know a lot of people that Grant Hill was their favorite player.
But Grant Hill was that nigga.
I'm talking about after he left Detroit, but he was that nigga. But I'm just saying, amongst all the super mega stars, there's with some B stars that people say, "Oh, I love." Whereas now, I don't hear nobody. Of course, us older people, we can start telling. But I'm talking about this generation. All their favorite players are all the big names.
Nah, I won't say that.
So you know somebody?
Because I definitely know it's niggas out there who gon' love like a CJ for sure. Just because of
you know somebody that loves CJ?
I mean, I only talk to people basketball like people our age. You know,
because I'm gonna say when I talk to little kids, like when I was on my basketball team, niggas saying Trey Young. They saying what? These like little 12-year-olds. Yeah, they saying all the big names.
Yeah, but see, when you young,
nobody's saying.
No, but my thing is when you young like that, you only looking at the big names. Like
even the teenagers, I don't talk to.
Talk to them when they get a little older. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't talk to the 18-year-olds. All the big names. All the big names. I don't know. I've never talked to somebody who's 18, 19 who is a basketball fan. Now I'm not talking about basketball head. A basketball head, you gonna know the history of basketball, and you may like what's name.
Think about this though, like because you said Grant Hill, but Grant Hill was that nigga, so you can't really say that.
Okay, well
because like no,
I know some people like Darryl Armstrong.
Orlando Magic fan, nigga. Of course, that's about it. Now,
listen, but your favorite player, dog. Come on now, Darryl Armstrong. Man, come on, bro. You can choose anybody.
Listen. I told you, niggas talking about they don't want to let go Mo Bamba because he got that Orlando.
Niggas said Penny Hardaway their favorite player.
Penny was nice. What are you talking about?
Penny was nice, but he was never no super mega star.
What?
Okay, listen. He had the commercials, but I'm talking about on a level of LeBron, Kobe,
bro. But like at his time, bro, like Penny was up there, bro. What we talking about?
Yeah, that's because the Magic was up there. I think of marketability, they chose him.
Penny was that dude, bro. What we talking about?
So when he was on the Blazers, he was that dude.
bro, if he was balling, he was gonna be that nigga. Dog, Penny was gonna be one of the best players of all time, bro.
He probably would have been, but he didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he was there, bro. Come on,
dog. Okay. Dog. So you think what? So what level you think he is on? You think he's a Kawhi on Kawhi level?
Penny, he might
of notoriety. I'm not saying skill level.
Notoriety.
Notoriety.
Oh, notoriety. He might be more popular than Kawhi. Just because Penny probably got the second most popular tennis shoe out there after Jordan.
Oh yeah,
bro.
no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, I don't know. Well, put it like this. All I'm trying to say is, the only point I'm trying to make is, I feel like back in the day,
because you got
option to have favorite players.
Because think about this, bro. Penny, you ask a lot of dudes who's coming up. Penny is their guy. That's T-Mac's favorite player.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like almost.
But from where? Where's he from?
Yeah, but bro, ask mostly any big guard that was coming up, bro, was looking at Penny like that. Any big point guard.
Okay, how about this? And hey, look, and if you watch the video, I want you to drop it down in the comment section. If you have a second tier star as your favorite player, and you're under the age of 25, drop it down in the comment section.
But this I want to know. Listen,
I want to know.
This is my thing, because this is what I'm saying. Like your appreciation for those type of players, they don't come that early like that, bro. We were young 20s when we liked J.R. Smith.
Young
20s. By that time, bro, like we understand way more about the game. You know what I'm saying? Like
me personally, I like.
Because you said like 15-year-olds and stuff like that at first. Like
I know I'm saying this generation, so I'm saying from 25 all the way down to like the youngins.
Yeah,
I'm saying who do you appreciate? Who do you look at and say, hey, I want to be like I like his game. I like that. I like his game so much. I want to see him play. Because I guarantee you, not some people gonna say I want to see Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon was a dunker.
Come on, bro, that nigga trash, bro.
But I'm just saying in a sense of what he provided as a flashy dunker. You might want to see his dunks. You might have seen him do dunk contests and say, because let's be honest, what's his name for Chicago?
Zach LaVine.
Mm-hmm. Zach LaVine ain't out in these streets like they like. He's not like got commercials and stuff like that. But because what he did in the dunk contest transition to, I guarantee you got way more fans. And people follow Zach LaVine because they're like, bro, I want to see what he does. Like he's a dunker. He wasn't. Now Zach LaVine is a perfect person, like a J.R. Smith, that I think may have some people may say, hey, Zach LaVine my favorite player, where he's not like,
I mean, hey, but Zach averaging like 25 a game, bro, like past 3 seasons.
I'm talking about when he was in dunk contest. I think he was like a star. I don't think you think he's a superstar.
I wouldn't say superstar,
but he's like a star, right?
He's a star, yeah.
And J.R. Smith in his prime was like a star, right?
Nah,
you don't think he was a star?
Nah.
Damn. So what do you think J.R. was?
He was a good player.
I
always looked at JR like this. I always said he has like a top 5 shooting guard potential. He just needs the perfect situation.
So you don't think he'll rob him?
No, he was never that. His best season was when he was with New York. He was the 6th man of the year. Averaged I think 17, 18 a game. He never really had seasons.
So who's a low tier star to you?
A low tier star?
Is that Zach LaVine?
Yeah, it's hard to say a nigga's a low tier star when they give you 25 a game. It's I would say
I know disrespect to anybody because a star is a star. I'm saying a low tier because I feel like notoriety. Because I'm not just putting points and whatnot. I'm putting notoriety
from a notoriety standpoint.
Because I think Trey Young is over Zach LaVine.
You can say
not skill level.
Yeah, you can say Zach LaVine. You can say somebody like a Donovan Mitchell is like a little. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. Let me see. My man out there in Cleveland. Well, Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland now, but the point guard that I like, Darius Garland.
I don't know, dog. You think he'll start yet?
Oh, he's a star, bro.
Now, just like I say, you got to match notoriety too. Notoriety plus skill level.
Yeah, but low tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he low tier, like just creeping into.
Yeah.
Because he made an All-Star game too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I give him that. But to me, I feel like that what makes a star. Notoriety plus what you do on the, and that's why, to me, if we looking at skill level, when dang, I don't know why I'm having blanks on all these names, but when our center played for Orlando, points wise, what he did, to me, he's a star.
Yeah,
but notoriety is like nobody knew who he was.
Yeah. See, for me, the notoriety don't really.
It got to play a part.
It don't play a part to me. Because for me, it's just what you do on the court.
Well, that's the case. You'll never be a all-star.
I mean, you might not. Nah, what you mean?
If nobody know who the hell you are, who gonna vote for you to be an all-star? Bro,
the coach is gonna get you in there. You might not be a starter.
Yeah, but you only got so many slots. No, what's name got picked over?
What you mean? Listen, if you don't get voted in, and bro, if you that dude, they gonna put you in there.
Bam voted. Bam got put in over damn. What's that boy name from Orlando? Lord Jesus, Vooch. Bam got put over Vooch, and all his numbers were less than Vooch. Every last one.
That's only because he played in Miami, though.
That's my whole point. Notoriety.
Yeah. I mean, but
the coach put him in.
The coach put Vooch in.
No, he didn't get voted in that year. I'm not talking about the first year, the second year. The second year when Bam went in, his numbers were better than Bam, and Bam got voted in over him, except for the second one.
Yeah, but the coaches,
Embiid was number one, and the coaches put in Bam.
Maybe the coaches feel like they saw something in Bam that was more impactful. I don't think he got put in there because the coaches was like, "Hey, he in Miami, he more."
Well, numbers wise, you see all the numbers. I'm going by the numbers. If you going by the numbers,
but you can't go by the numbers with everything all the time, though. I'm not saying that in the case with Vooch and Bam. Listen, coaches get shit wrong too. You know what I'm saying? So but
I think it's notoriety. I think they say he's in Miami. He's on TV more. Shit.
The coaches ain't gonna look at it like that.
Well, are they watching more Orlando games? I
feel like that's one of those where you can chalk it up and just say they got it wrong. You know, they just got it wrong. Maybe, you know, I mean, like if you want to just talk about the impact on both sides, you can probably, I can see where Bam would probably get that in a way.
Oh, no. Now, currently, I can see. Back then, when Bam would just start bubbling, hell, fuck no.
I can see. No, I can see where they would go that way and lean. Well, a little bit more two-way. Will lean towards his way. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
And listen, and the thing too, Bam might have got that bid by like one vote. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You never know. But I'm just saying.
But then at the end of the day, if you want to look at,
and I'm not hating on Bam. I'm just saying,
Bam is good. But like,
1 year,
if you want to chalk it up and say like the coaches was like, if you want to chalk up all-star appearance for all-star appearance, I think the coaches eventually definitely got it right between them because Vooch got more appearances than Bam in the All-Star game.
You do?
Yeah, Bam only got one. Vooch got two. So
yeah, I just think that like notoriety plays a part.
Then too, sometimes with that, I feel like you reward winning. Like you look at the record and it's like, okay, Bam's team probably, you know, up top 4 teams in the league in the conference.
You could say that, but that's not their fault what team they play on.
It don't matter. Sometimes depending on the numbers.
Let me ask you this: would you judge a team by that?
Depending if the players' numbers are kind of close, I would probably give it to the dude whose team is a little better.
Oh yeah, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then
I go flip a coin.
No, because this is the thing. If that's the case, you have a lot of niggas who ain't making the playoffs in the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, and I think they're gonna say that. Okay, when you playing with a whole bunch of scrubs, I'm not saying this, but Stephen A. say shit like that. When you playing with a whole bunch of scrubs, of course you're gonna average more points than everybody because you're slightly better than them. But in my point of view,
like, I feel like you got to be putting up some astronomical. Like it's times where I feel like I think Bradley Beal had a year where he averaged like 30 and he didn't make the playoffs. I probably would have got him in there because you going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga averaged like 32 or something.
Yeah. So like,
shit.
I gotta get you in there.
He led the league in scoring too.
Yeah, I gotta just put you in there for that. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't an All-Star game. He didn't make the All-Star game. Nah, the biggest thing is he didn't make an All-NBA.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
He didn't make an All-NBA, and that's fucking insane. That's insane. That's insane. Insane. Like this nigga missed out. I forgot how much money the nigga lost. He lost a whole bunch of fucking money.
It's anywhere in between 30 to 50.
Yeah,
I know
he lost some astronomical amount of money because he didn't make an All NBA, and the nigga put up numbers, and I was like, bro, if I'm watching it, I still pay. And they, I'm pretty sure that's why he got that huge contract over there. But Nick, dog, you know how mad you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you lose, that's the same thing Jason Tatum went through. I think it's like around $30 million that you end up losing, because he was like, because he was trying not to complain about it. He was like, I mean, I'm good now. I got like, I don't know what it was, like 170 million that he ended up getting, but he was like, I could have got like 200 million that these niggas would have put me on the team, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, and the crazy thing is this is why I say, when you go with all that stat shit and what people want to see, because there's no reason why that nigga don't make no damn first team, dog.
Yeah,
there's no reason why
he should have made one of them.
No, dog. He's no dog. Bradley Beal, let's be honest, dog. He top 5 point guard. I mean, shooting guard.
Yeah.
He gotta be.
Whew, it's hard to just say that right now, though.
No, I'm saying.
I don't want to just throw it out there.
I'm throwing it out there.
The only reason why, because he missed all last year. We'll see what he do this year.
Well, I'm just saying, and like
back then, yeah, he should have definitely been on that team, though.
Sure, I ain't gonna lie. To me, I feel like they choose favorites in the media. Whoever do the damn scheduling, the honor scene, even in the NFL, dog. I done seen them niggas put. We in Florida, dog. We have 3 NFL teams. I done seen them niggas put a damn fucking team and a Midwest team, the Steelers, on over Jaguars or Miami. And I'm like, how the fuck did this program work? Like, who the fuck is a program operator who chose this shit? Right. So for me, dog, I feel like the media, dog, that's why I think when he says the old media and new media, that's why I think there's an old media, an old new media, which is skipping your boy skipping damn
You think Skip is old new media?
Yeah, Skip is old new media, because they got the debate platform, and then everybody gravitated to that. So that's what everybody do. Everybody don't just report now. They always have discussions now about shit. Where it used to be like,
I don't know. I think Skip still got a lot of old media in him. No, I don't know. The reason why I say that is because it's definitely a difference between him and something that like a Skip Bayless would do. And I feel like
you
with
said
Skip,
same names. You said you feel like Skip is old because
Stephen A. and Stephen A.
No, I feel like him and them Stephen A. the same damn people.
Nah. The reason why I say that, I feel like, especially I think today, Stephen A's he makes more of a
spectacle.
Not a spectacle. He really is more engaged with players and stuff. He like versus with Skip, it's kind of like, I got my old formula. I'm just sticking to this shit. Yeah. I know that word.
Oh yeah, no,
that's
true.
So,
that's true.
Like I feel like, I think Draymond said this best about Stephen A. He was like you like in between, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you like the conduit between the new media and the old media. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know though. I feel like Skip got. I feel like that new media is with the Twitter and shit, and interacting with the players through a medium. Because like who was that who said that he DM KD? Now he had a phone conversation with Chris Broussard, and he was like, "Bro, I'm not saying I talked to you, what's name, but we DM'd. It's just like text messages."
Nah, nigga, don't say you text me, nigga. You DM me. Don't be acting like we just personal like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Hey, listen, because if you talking to a girl, you'd be like, hey, "Can I get your number?" And she give you the IG. That ain't the same. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. But at the same time, a message. And I done seen niggas close deals on Instagram.
No, that's true. That's true now.
So my whole thing is like a message. If I communicate with one person on Instagram,
yeah, but you know
that's a constant thing,
right? But when you say you texting me, that seems, it's like, bro, you got my personal shit. Like you making it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it seem so personal. It's not. It's not the same.
I think it is personal. But if they're in close contact and they message each other frequently and they got a thread, if it's a 1 or 2 off, yeah. But if they got a whole thread, nigga, that's how they communicate.
I feel what you're saying, but it's like, But I say even with Stephen A, like it's really an effort to be a part of what the guys in new media with the athletes not taking over, but putting their stamp in the media and talking about their fellow athletes. Like I've seen Stephen A pretty much on everybody's show, from I'm Athlete, The Pivot. He's been on JJ podcast. He done been. Who else he sat down with? Draymond. He sat down with JJ and Draymond when they did their little combined thing. You know, like so Stephen A. He out here. Yeah. Skip. He never gonna do that, and that could be. I mean, Skip is probably like 15 years older than Stephen A. So he maybe more. You know what I'm saying? Older. Like probably older because Stephen A. like probably mid 50s or something. Mm-hmm. Like Skip definitely like 70 something. So like
for sure.
So I feel like he's stuck in his ways, which is okay. But like that's why I still say he's far removed. And I mean he gonna be the nigga. He gonna be talking about Tom Brady and Mike when they retire. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be really interesting to see what Skip does when LeBron is out of here and when Tom Brady when it's over. You know what I'm saying? Because now you really got to pivot to something else.
He's still gonna bring up LeBron.
That's when it might be time to sit it down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think he's one of the people that and the thing is because he's such a spectacle and he doesn't allow outbursts and have those rants. Because to me, and we're going to talk about this next too. I want to get your opinion on this, but it just, to me, what people want to see. People want to see a train wreck. Mm-hmm. People want to see, even if they don't believe in it. Mm-hmm. So even if we could pivot to this right now. I just ask you, dog, to me, you may feel differently, but me personally, I wasn't really mad at anything Kanye West said. And the reason why I say I wasn't mad or what he did is, number one, it's clearly what he wanted to do. He wanted niggas to get and talk about him. That's what he is. He's a narcissist. He like people to talk about him. And number two, bro, something is wrong with that. No, if you watch all his interviews, he needs help. He clearly needs help. I don't know where you stand on all that shit.
I take like, I just feel like that nigga like attention. He truly wants some attention from like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like he just want to be something that people just look at and put up. Like he's obsessed with wanting people to praise him or look at him a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. Like he just feel like, I feel like he just worried about the wrong, wanting attention from the wrong people so much. Like I gotta say, I got this. I'm worth $11 billion and all this. Like it's just like, and for me, it's just like whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really have an issue with that. I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I probably took more issue with the situation with him going on Drink Champs and then the way Nori kind of did what he did, which is like, because like this is the thing, and this is how you know relationships and people are driven by so much money and stuff like this. Like the first interview that he did with Kanye, it's like, you know what you're gonna get with Kanye. Yeah, of course. So he had one of the biggest interviews of the year. That was early in the year. So you turn around, Kanye goes on what's the dude, Tucker Carlson or whatever, goes on this show, goes on another show. They cut out all the shit that he says.
Nigga, whatever, everything, right?
Bro. So it's like, so Nori like, hey, you know, you can come over here and say what you want, pretty much. Go over there, say what he want. Nori get a few phone calls like, hey, this ain't looking good for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might need to come out and apologize about this. And I tell you, I feel like only thing Nori needed to do, which he did mention, like he like, by the time I was really trying to go back at this nigga, I was drunk. Which Nori ain't gonna really be able to go back at a nigga like that anyway, because Nori is just Nori, you know, right? So all he had to do is in that interview is really say, hey, bro, I think you're wrong about this. I think you're wrong about that, bro. We love you, but nah, man. You know, like he had to be in a space where he could go back at him and really make it a conversation. And because he let Kanye get some things off, it kind of affected his platform. Now, I was mad because, listen, you know what Kanye is about. And that's supposed to be your man, right? Yeah. You say you love him and all this. Now you got to do all this. You had to take the interview down. You got to apologize and all this. No, I feel like you got to kind of stand on that to a certain degree. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this your guy. And just come out. Only thing you can say is, hey, I don't agree with nothing he said. You know what I'm saying? But that's my guy and I'm there to let him get it off. He had to go back. I really hated that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what, he said the episode is off?
Yeah, they took the episode down. He was really more influenced by Charlamagne, honestly. Gotcha. Because they called, they was
thing is this, I seen clips of the interview. But like I say, I'm the type of person, I'm really about this shit. So if I'm not gonna give somebody no attention, I ain't gonna give them no attention. I'm not gonna get mad. I ain't gonna get what's name. It just is what it is. Yeah. So I seen clips of the interview, but I didn't take nothing from it. But then I heard the phone call when he called in. Cause I was like, why is Nori calling and apologizing? Like, what the fuck did he do? Yeah. So I listened to the call and I heard, like you say, I heard Charlamagne like.
Yeah, Charlamagne was pretty much like, yeah, Nori finna say this. Like before he even called, he was like, Nori finna call and say this because he ain't, pretty much like, yeah, Nori, you fucked up, bro. I'm gonna show you how to get out of trouble because you in hot water right now. So I'm gonna like quarterback this to help you get out of this and make sure you cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
Black Effect Network. Eh?
I hated that for him. I didn't like that, bro. Like you got to stand on that, especially if you saying, because you already knew you was gonna take this interview because you was gonna get a lot of clicks from it. You know what I'm saying? I think shit probably had almost 3 million views before you took it down. So it was still going, after all the trauma and all this stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. He said some stuff about George Floyd and all that, which I get, and listen, the lawsuits is coming. So that's probably what Nori was, the lawsuits is coming. So Nori was probably looking at that like, hey, come on, guys. like, lawsuits is coming. So I already seen where they said the Floyd family is about to try to hit Kanye for like 250. I don't know what happens after that.
I seen that.
But like, yeah, so like they probably say, hey, listen.
Would you let Kanye come on this platform?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we ain't coming on here just to let you.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know me. You already know. Hey, we be talking that, and I hate to say this, no offense to anybody, but he on that Black Israelite shit too now. Because you could tell he on that Black Israelite shit because he talking about the Jews and shit like that. I ain't gonna just let him just like spew that type of shit without providing facts.
Right.
Like,
yeah, because that's the thing. Like a lot of people question, it's like, bro, you kind of like regurgitating shit that you kind of just heard.
Oh no, he clearly heard.
So it's like, okay, if that, and I'm not gonna act like I'm the most versed on some of this stuff, but I'm like, okay, go ahead, like elaborate on that. You gotta elaborate. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm gonna say is I want facts.
Yeah,
I want facts.
I feel you.
Don't tell me that you because of this. Nah, dog. Show me what it. Because there was one instance where someone told me that I'm not gonna say who, but there's a type of people who are basically grinding up stolen kids and putting it in hamburger meat, and McDonald's sells it, and I'm like, what? Like what? Like, wait, what? And they said these people, they steal children, and it's part of sex rings and all that stuff. And they also told me that Trump was gonna save us. This sex ring. I'm like, you believe this? Person don't even eat McDonald's. No, they don't eat McDonald's because they say they think it got meat in it from some kids, missing kids. I'm like, so the USDA, they just failed. Hey, McDonald's paying over USDA say, hey, this meat, I know it might taste like human meat, but hey, dog, do you know? I was like, and I tell people this all the time.
I ain't gonna even make that joke.
No, but all the time. This is why I tell people all the time, bro. When you think about conspiracies, even from like the government, all this shit, think about the payoffs. Think about the payoffs. Because to me, the conspiracy I believe in is where, okay, there's 10 people I got to pay off. Mm-hmm. When you get to, I gotta pay off this manager. Oh wait, damn shit, no, damn, I gotta pay this manager too because they delivered this. But wait, damn, I gotta pay. If you gotta pay 100 people, nigga, you ain't keeping that secret. You ain't keeping that secret.
Right.
There's no way in hell you keeping that secret
unless you paying them real good.
you have to pay them tremendously. Because I know niggas who get paid real good. And let's see, whoever's working at the damn Golden State, I'm pretty sure they make good money. They working for an NBA team. That shit got leaked.
Man, that probably was just like a little scout, bro. That's making like 50,000 a year, bro. Okay.
Well,
you know he got an M off of TMZ. Listen. And the thing is, they don't know who it is either. So it's
they don't know who it is.
Nah,
oh shit.
They done launched an investigation, but it's like, if I can get this M and still make my 50,000 a year, like,
hey, the nigga whoever was working with Tucker Carlson, who leaked that shit, and that had to be somebody. That got to be a producer or somebody. That got to be somebody who makes some bread to get that audio and take it and really, because the whole interview, all the audio, that nigga, dog. Did you listen to him?
No, I didn't. So what we talking about? The Kanye interview got leaked?
Kanye was with Tucker Carlson.
Niggas is crazy out here, bro. Nah, I didn't know that.
Wait.
I just thought it got cut and never came out.
Oh hell nah! That nigga was talking about some crazy shit.
Oh shit!
No, he was talking about some shit because Tucker Carlson, he said that the owner of LV, I forgot, the people own Louis Vuitton and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he killed my best friend, and he was like elaborate. He was like,
Virgil.
He killed Virgil. He was like, well, elaborate on that. Dog, this nigga started talking about shit. Didn't make sense, and he started talking about himself. He was like, bro, so he's like, you got time? Okay, if you got time, I got time. I'll tell you the story, but let me know if you got time. Okay, you got time. Okay, so and he started back with a story with him. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck let's go back to Virgil? And then he come back there, and at the end he say, literally, this is a 5-minute clip. 4 minutes he talking about himself. The last 30 seconds he say, oh yeah, and then there's a lot of people there there's a couple people higher ups who had cancer.
That nigga,
I'm like, what?
Place,
and then he even said a joke about Jews, and he was like, you gonna cut that out? I think you should leave it. Leave it there. I don't know. Dog, it was like literally watching that shit is like, that's why I say something. I'm gonna show you before you leave, and you gonna be like, yeah, something wrong with him, dog. He's something wrong with him. He ain't right. And speaking of somebody who ain't right, I know you done seen your boy Big Act. Big Act in the building, right?
Big Act is crazy, bro. That nigga wild, boy. That's a wild boy right there.
I had listen.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the girl with the deep voice, bro. She got him out the paint. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to the whole. I know you seen Abba and Preach shit, right?
Oh yeah. That's why I saw it at first.
That's why I seen it too. That's why I seen it. Well, no, I seen the first one. The nigga was like arguing with his girl, but he had the same clothes on from when he was on Fresh.
Oh, you're talking about, okay, so I did see where he had the girl.
But that had to be the same day, because he has literally the same clothes. Unless the nigga that slept in the same clothes, and he supposed to be this rich ass nigga that don't switch clothes, but he had a Versace shirt with a circle like
right.
So I thought it was the same damn day, and it was in the hotel lobby. Mm-hmm. I figured like, okay, it's probably in a Fresh and Fit hotel lobby.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't know these two things coincided, but I seen Abba and Preach shit. So I seen clips of it. But then Abba and Preach played the whole thing. Nigga. Academics, dog. We were big supporters here, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Look, listen. Listen, dog. If that's how you act, because I thought, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a different side of you when you did the interview with the Breakfast Club. I was like, okay. The nigga, he's playing this shit, dog. If this how this nigga act, dog, no, dog. No.
Yeah, but see, like, if I'm not surprised, but like my whole thing about this, but this really just shows like the character of and like how driven people are and what people think that, you know, money puts them in the world,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit's sad.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. You know, it's real sad. Like, I mean, the biggest takeaway you could say is like when he was arguing with the girl and he started saying, "I'm the prize." I was like, "Oh yeah, this is this is crazy." Listen, man, everybody want to be well off and want money, but like that shit don't make you nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't make you nothing at all, man.
Bro,
like,
this nigga was saying, "I'm the prize dog" to a girl. Yeah. And this is another thing too. And this is what I don't get. That he behaves like this. And when he get on his streams, because we don't praise him before about being like, he's honest. When he tells a situation, he always tell, hey, I was wrong, I fucked up, what's name. Mm-hmm. But in this situation right here, dog, this shit was horrible.
I call it back. That's my mom. to talk about something.
But it was horrible, dog.
Yeah.
The interview with the girl with the deep voice, like, dog, that made that nigga look. If he need a apology, it's so bad. That nigga need to come out and publicly apologize, dog. For real, dog, because that girl made him look so stupid. Yeah. Because literally all she kept on saying is, So yeah. I don't care. Yeah. And all you saying is this girl, you talking about this, I ain't fucking no Pop Smoke. Nigga sound like Pop Smoke and I'm fucking as a hell no. Like she say,
and she just responded back, like, and then like when she responded back and everybody was like, oh shit, then now it's like, okay, that shit ticked the nerve, bro. And it's like,
for sure.
And when you only have things to throw back at somebody is that
you're rich.
I'm rich.
You got money.
You're broke. I got more money than your dude. Or whatever. And I don't know her lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And I don't judge nobody on their lifestyle. But it's like, live your life. But if the only thing you can throw back at me is that you got more money than me, like literally every insult after that is, I got more money than your nigga. I got more money than every nigga in here. You know what I'm saying? Bitches love me because I'm rich. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause she was like, bitches like fat niggas, so it's cool. Yeah, which they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But seriously,
but like, she's like, no, bitches love rich niggas. I'm like, bro, everything is about why money. Does it have to lead back to money all the time? Listen,
he was saying basically his money is him.
Yeah.
That's the sad part about it.
Don't get it twisted. I've seen, cause I look at some of streams or whatever. He's aware of this, but it's like he's aware, like, I definitely wouldn't be having sex with this type of woman if I didn't have this money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, he's aware of it, but it's just so sad that that's kind of what you stand on as a man. Do you here?
Let me ask you this. Do you think, because I seen him and this is the only time, like there's a couple times where I was like, dog, you got to check. You got to call a spade a spade. Because usually he's good at calling a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. When Abba and Preach first outed Fresh and Fit, he didn't really go in on them. He was like, I don't know who Abba and Preach is. I don't know who these niggas are. He made it seem like he never heard these niggas. But how he was talking about it as if he did know them. It was weird. I don't know if he knew them but didn't know them. But he never went in and like, hey, y'all niggas are pretty much hypocrites, bro. They caught y'all. Y'all lying. He just was like, I don't look good, man. I don't look good for y'all. Y'all got to do something. What's name?
Yeah,
but they're good guys. He kept on bigging them up like, they're good guys. Like
he got, because he had that relationship with them. You know,
nigga, a relationship. I don't give a fuck who I got. Dog, my own brother. If he did some fucked up shit, I'm saying my brother was fucking wrong. He did some fucked up shit. I'm gonna tell my brother before I tell anybody on.
No, yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely calling my brother and say, bro, you fucked up for that shit.
Yeah, but niggas like to massage their relationships, and not to say that because Act don't need them, but it's like when he goes to Miami, that's where he does interviews. He uses their spot, so they have that, however. But even at the same time, niggas do like weird shit together. That video that got leaked out, Fresh of him going at the girl in the mall.
Yeah,
Fresh. That was Fresh's video.
Oh, you're not. You see him filming it.
Like, so that's crazy, bro. Like, and then like Fresh was like, well, I did it because you leaked the video of me walking the dog with the girl. I'm like, bro, that's a whole different type of situation.
Oh, so wait, it came out that he leaked it?
Yeah, they talked about it. Like, cause like Ak had some of his homies was like, he was like, bro, Fresh don't really fuck with you, bro. He leaked that video and they got you looking crazy out here. And Ak was like, no, I understand. And them niggas was like, no, it ain't no understanding. And for me, it's like, bro, if Fresh leaked this video because you leaked the video of him walking with the girl with the dog and it made him look like a simp, this makes you look like an abuser and shit. You know, that's a whole different level. Like, you can't even compare that shit. I'm really just making fun of you. This shit right here got me looking away, you know?
So he was on a stream was saying this shit?
Yeah, it was him, Fresh, and some other dudes. And they was talking about it. And Fresh was like, yeah, I did this shit because you did this to me. So this is like my revenge in a way.
And he was laughing about it.
And At was trying to have some understanding about it, but it was like, nah, bro. It ain't, and I don't condone what At did, but if we're just talking about on some friendship type of shit, you leaked this video, like this is way different than me leaking the video of you walking with a girl that you said you weren't rocking with like that. And now y'all walking with a dog and I just leaked the video.
Yeah,
it's totally different.
It's like having fun. Like, look at this nigga lying about what's name.
Yeah.
And you saying that like, nigga, like that shit look like.
Exactly, and you supposed to be my man, and you do that to me and thinking it's funny.
And the other homeboys were there.
They was like, that nigga don't really rock with you like that. If a nigga really rocked with you like that, no matter what you, if you trying to compare your situation to this, and I'm gonna get my revenge off of that, your homie supposed to be like, nah, this a little too far. I can't. This ain't the one. I can't get you back. And on he was in the room with,
and Fresh was in the room when they was telling him this.
They was all like on the stream.
Oh. Yeah. And then what was Fresh saying? What the fuck? Fresh is weird.
Yeah. Fresh was literally like, yeah, bro, like you did this to me, so this was me trying to get you back.
No, that shit.
And he had already, obviously, from them talking, you can tell him and Act talked about it, and Act was like, yeah, I understand, but he was like, but what you got to understand is like, I'm way big, and it goes back to I'm way bigger or. Yeah, I'm leagues ahead of y'all niggas, dog, so it's gonna be different for me.
I don't want to be nothing like these niggas, dog.
Oh no, we will be nothing like these niggas.
Because my whole thing is number one, bro, money don't make you. That's number one. All. Number two, I'm not even a fighter. I'm not one of them niggas that's going. I'm not the rah nigga that's gonna be like, I'll beat your ass. Yeah. Like I ain't like that. But I know for a fact, none of them niggas who talk wild. How they be talking to other people? Yeah, like 90%. I'm just a regular nigga.
Yeah, 90% of the time they ain't got the bite to go with. Yeah,
I'm just a regular nigga, and your security guard ain't gonna scare me. Like I'm not scared of no security. I'm scared of no nigga he can be 6'10", nigga, unless he could swallow hollow tips. Look, hey, listen, but I'm being real. A security guard is not gonna scare me. Mm-hmm. So you can't talk shit from behind your security guard. Number one, I'm gonna laugh at you. Cause I'm be like, dog, nigga, you talking all this shit behind what's name? I'm literally here by myself. Yeah. And but I know these niggas won't say none of that shit. That nigga Sneeko, it's so funny is that nigga his videos, some of his content, it makes sense. Like when he do the reaction videos, the fucking girl.
I never seen any of his.
He do reaction videos. Like I literally. For some reason, he popped up on my YouTube fucking thing. And I seen some of his shorts. And I seen a couple. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But nigga, I don't know who's more corny. He might have came off a little more cornier than damn fucking cause he was going hard in the paint for no reason. And then even him talking about the girl like a man. And I'm like, dog, she don't like no damn fucking man. Right. Her voice is deep. Yeah. Who gives a fuck? And to me, I don't even think her voice is deep. Her voice has a higher pitch. She don't got no fucking deep voice like me. She don't sound like a fucking. And like if she got on the phone with me, I wouldn't think it's a fucking.
You would know
nigga.
It's a woman.
Yeah, I would know it's a fucking woman on the phone. So you making a scene, and then she even said, "Why speak in a different language?" And when she started speaking Portuguese, Spanish, whatever she was speaking, it sounded regular.
Right.
So, but even then, when she was like, "Oh, he like the Sneeko nigga," was like, "Oh, you like a man," and the black dude was like, "No, she don't."
Yeah,
no, she don't.
You see, if you see later in that interview, bro just got up and walked off.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, because it was like, all right, I can't really
oh, shit, so he walked off?
Yeah.
Well, he's smart, though.
Because it was like one of them things, you can kind of tell from his energy, like, I kind of want to slap one of these niggas, type of situation. So it's like, I'm going to just.
And you see, Act didn't address that nigga at all.
Oh, nah. Get your damn hair ripped off.
Act didn't address that nigga at all.
Yeah.
That nigga was talking to him.
I ain't going to lie, I kind of wish bro would have started, like, turning up a little bit more. It's like, now you got to address him. Yeah, Act, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Act wouldn't have.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, Act would say you broke ass. What he would say, you broke ass nigga. Because the thing is, dog, and this is the funny thing about being broke. Because of course, like I was telling my wife one day, I was telling her, I was like, bro, we broke. We gotta get this money. What's that? And shit, like we broke. And the boss was like, yeah, we're talking about billionaires. I said, compared to a billionaire, yeah, we broke. But are we broke like in regular people's life? Hell, fuck no. We're not even close to it. Right. But a nigga who's like, if a billionaire looked at my bank account, they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm finna go ahead and leave.
Go ahead and jump out this window.
Yeah. Whereas if a millionaire looked at my video, they'll be like, oh, that's something we could work with. We could work with it. But a regular nigga, they're gonna be like, oh shit, we lit.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is like there's levels of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for being broke, one thing about me, I got money, nigga. I'm not gonna talk shit to a nigga who got less money than me like I'm better than them. Yeah. Cause no, and I hop in the step, them niggas could be where I'm at.
Yeah.
Just like fresh and fit. And a hop and step, they could be where Ack at.
Exactly.
Like Ack from a hop and a step, they could be from Lil Baby. Well, Lil Baby, like literally everything is a hop and a step away, dog. You just got to get there. So my whole thing is nigga talking about money, especially when you're talking to a female who gets money, because I did the simple math, bro. If she got damn fucking 10,000 subscribers on OnlyFans, nigga, she get anything in that apartment. Anything in that apartment, that building, she don't got to worry about her nigga getting in the apartment.
Right.
She could afford to live in the fucking apartment.
And I don't know what she does. Is she OnlyFans? Because I didn't look at the whole
I
thing.
seen that she has a OnlyFans, and she got I don't want to lie. I know she has over 1 million followers on Instagram, because Aber and Preach link had her shit.
Okay, got you.
So when I went to her page, she had over 1 million. I believe she had OnlyFans. I may be off, but I know it looked like she does content. Mm-hmm. Whatever content she does, I'm pretty sure she has subscribers. And they say if she have 1 million damn fucking followers, I'm guessing she gonna have at least 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Like somebody give her $5 a month, $10 a month. But my whole thing is I'm pretty sure she get money, nigga. And if she just and these OnlyFans models, let's be honest, let's be real, they getting money. So, nigga, there's not too much, nigga, you could, like, I done seen the OnlyFans that Daniel Mack nigga who be asking niggas what they do for a living. When he look at their car, I done seen some OnlyFans girls driving some Ferraris.
Some same cars, right?
The same cars that he got. So it's like, nigga, you might have more in your bank account. Them niggas might be making more monthly, bro. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying you don't get that bag too, because I was even telling my wife, nah, look, academics is a whole damn fucking media outlet.
Yeah.
Niggas making money.
Oh, yeah.
Advertising, the niggas making money. Yeah. I know he's making money.
Plenty of money.
The only thing is, bro, when you OnlyFans, you don't got no damn overhead. Your overhead is an iPhone and whatever you could the memory stick. That's your only overhead. You probably got a little more overhead. You got employees and shit. They're the only employee. So my whole thing is, dog, you guys got to be careful with who you think you better than, because you ain't better than nobody, dog.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is not better than me. I don't give a fuck what. He got more money than me. Oh, don't get it twisted. He got way more money. But guess what? There's some shit that he could do, and there's some shit that he can't do in my body. Like there's certain things.
Yeah.
He can't go to places I go. I probably can't go to places he go. Yeah. It's all cool. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Just like that girl saying, hey, dog, I ain't gonna lie, her biggest tagline to me was when he was like, he said something about, oh, your nigga, I bet he ain't rich as me. And she was like, and you probably can't fuck me how he does. So I was like,
yeah, I think my biggest thing,
I was like, damn.
My biggest thing from her, she was like, yeah, but you unhappy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
because you wouldn't be yelling like this and you wasn't unhappy.
I was like, bro, like for somebody to just be chill, relax, let a nigga get their shit off and just be like, okay, bro, like, that's good, man. You know what I'm saying? That's good for you, bro.
It was even more strange that make him look even more weirder. Dog, the one he got hyped about was the one who just said that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
All she said was that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I don't know if you watched the video, the first video that popped up, I'm thinking that the first video that popped up, it only starts from that point where he started going off on her. When she said, oh, disrespectful. He looks at her and started going off on her. But when you look at the whole video what Aber and Preach posted, I thought the girl that he's yelling at was talking back to him. Mm-hmm. But it's not. It's the girl who got the deep voice that's really that's talking back to him as he's cussing at this girl.
Right.
She's talking shit to him. And I'm thinking like, oh shit, well, he yelling because she talking back. Well, no, all the girl said was, no, it's disrespectful. And then she said that you should, hey, if that's your homeboy, you should know that's cap. And the other girl was talking all the shit like, nah, nigga, you ain't no big nigga. Like, you ain't, because he big act. Like, dog, that's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, see,
niggas about to clip that shit up.
He wanted to try to get that off on her because he feel like, oh, I definitely got one up on you if whatever he said about her is true. I ain't gonna say that. But he felt like he had one up on her. So, oh, yeah, I'm finna get this off on you. Like, my homie did this to you. I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, what the fuck? They're paying for the Airbnb, dog. That's like $300 a night.
And this is the thing, too, bro. Like, I mean, if she wanted to give bro some box or whatever, that, hey,
it's her business.
Okay,
dog.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Niggas be weird, bro. That's all I can say.
That's some weird shit, dog.
Niggas be weird, man.
Dog,
I don't know, but yeah, but I was like, damn, this shit, yeah. He ain't come off looking like he thought he looked. You know what I'm saying? in that situation.
No, do you think the money done got to his head?
The last few things you seen him on when he was looking bad in, it shows that whatever the money definitely done did something to him. For a nigga to say, I'm the prize.
I'm the prize and Big Ack is here.
Yeah.
Which one you think more funny? The Big Ack or I'm the prize,
bro? The I'm the prize is crazy.
They said, I'm the prize.
That's
I'm the prize.
Crazy.
And she's like, can I get my purse? I'm the prize. I'm the prize.
Yeah, that shit blew me there. I was like, yo, I'm the prize. Damn, dog.
I don't know,
and it's
dog.
crazy, man, because like I say, I only for these kind of answers, I don't really watch At for that. I be watching At to really kind of just talk about the music and stuff like that. So this kind of shit, I'm like, damn, At this is crazy, bro. You know, what I'm saying? Like,
literally, though. To me though, because
I ain't gonna lie, I've been a fan of At just because of like the coverage of music and artists.
We said that like he's literally the blueprint of like I would tell my wife, 'cause my wife, sorry, Act, my wife don't like your antics. It is what it is. Yep. But she's a woman, so who would? But anyways, even she was like, yo, why do you like anything this nigga do? And I was like, bro, I respect that, like what he did to get to where he is. Mm-hmm. And she was like, she brought up like, well, you gotta look at all these people. She's like, what about Hitler? Hitler was poor. And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, and that's the whole point. The reason why Hitler is so polarizing is not because he was just big king that just hated a certain type of people and wanted them dead. The nigga was started from the fucking bottom and was able to gain steam from being fucking poor. So I was like, nigga, that's what made him notarized. So the growth, for instance, for me with academics, that's what's polarizing to me is the fact that the nigga started down here with calling himself a DJ, doing little gigs at his fucking college, to now the nigga's like literally one of the biggest outlets when you want to see some news or something in the hip hop culture. To me, that's fucking huge. Mm-hmm. Like, and then on top of that, he's not a damn fucking company. He's literally DJ Academics.
Yeah.
He is him. Yeah. And he started from what's name. To me, if that's not like something to be happy about or to damn fucking praise, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So to me, that's why I like Act. I like because he did that. The thing is I hate to say it, but to me, the money definitely
done got to him.
The money done got to him.
You know what I'm saying? I think from being feel like he was laboyed so much by people or whatever, but it's like you can never let that change you like that.
Yeah, for sure. Because being son, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna son us. Someone and hopefully you supposed to be the person.
But even with
stop
that,
the cycle.
Yeah. Like, and you don't have to. Yeah, because I don't really. Some people might have some things to say about us, but I don't think we put ourselves in the position to where somebody feel like they're gonna have to do that. We don't never come on here and say that we got all the answers. No, we only here on our pod just to have the discussions and to be cordial about them, and then to still keep our relationships and never change what we feel about each other. We just here to have the discussion.
And even those hard conversations, I think, like for instance, because I'm not one of those people that's gonna say I hate Kanye. I don't hate Kanye. I just know who Kanye is. I respect who he is. Like the old saying go, when somebody show you who they are, believe them.
Yeah.
I know who Kanye West is. Do I believe in a quarter of the shit that he believe in? Probably not.
Right.
Me and him probably couldn't be further apart in our beliefs. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I respect him as a person. I respect that he has a viewpoint that I think should be challenged. So if we were ever blessed enough to have if Kanye West called me or emailed me today and said, hey, look, let's do it. Fly me out on what's name, I would do that interview. And I wouldn't even do the interview just to get clicks. To be honest with you, it didn't have to be filmed. For me, I just would want to be like, bro, what are you trying to accomplish? And what's your thought process? What are you trying to get? Because my biggest thing, anybody who's listened to this podcast or watched our YouTube videos know that I'm not the biggest fan of BLM. I'm not the biggest fan of all this thing where everything is race taught, where everything is big race and black versus white and all that shit. I'm not one of the biggest people against that. But at the same time, one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna tear down my people or tear down somebody to big up my damn fucking my point of view. And I feel like Candace Owens, Kanye West, a lot of them do. They will tear down their own community to big up how something that's so like they will say, oh, to prove a point, they'll be like, well, you know, Black Lives Matter is a scam, so we should do White Lives Matter. What does Black Lives Matter, the organization, have to do with the slogan? Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
You talking about, oh, the damn fucking organization. Nigga, when we started this podcast, I was on that shit. The organization is trash. They have no leadership. Like, hell no. I might give my money to something that's not even organized. And the only time you organize it is when the right person dies.
Right.
Hell no, I ain't for that shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is at the same time, I'm not going to say that, hey, Black Lives Matter, the slogan, I think, like I said early on, and I don't mean to cut you off, but like we always said, like, and I think that was one of the first conversations that we had early on when we started the pod, and you know, it was all about what it means. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the bigger picture of it. Man, you know, and let's not take away from that. And they will tear down that to big up. Oh, the organization.
Like you say, like you say, if you want to say, hey man, I don't agree with the organization because they haven't done this, A, B, C, or whatever. I'm cool with that. But like, let's not take away from what it means by doing what they did. You know,
exactly. Like, so that's the bigger issue. Because me personally, and me, you talked about this. And we kind of want to, like, in the future, like, change things up.
I'm tripping, bro. I got to go.
Oh, yeah. But
boy, man,
but last statement, I just want in the future we do want to switch things up and start like interviewing different aspects of life, just so we could like exchange ideas. But like man say, you know, we kind of compacted all our podcasts. We feel like the 1 hour to 1:30 is a perfect place to end our pods for now. So if y'all think they getting short, you know, we just trying something new out. In the future, we might extend it back to what we were doing 2.5 hours, 3. But we just trying to give y'all this good compact content. I'm like, man,
man. You know what I'm saying? We were just trying to do it up for you guys, man. But as always, we really appreciate y'all that's been watching, the new viewers, man. Like if y'all haven't subscribed and y'all been coming back and y'all still liking the content, y'all might as well subscribe, man. So as soon as we drop, y'all can get right to it, man. Not even having to wait, bro. So we appreciate you guys. We love you guys, man. And as always, even if you are a villain, you are a hero to someone. Peace.
Yeah.